What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Grand Scheme. This is Gran here, smoking it down live on this fine Tuesday evening. Good to see you guys. Sammy, what's up, man? Hello, everyone on the Sammy live stream. Hope that you're having a great night. Lord Hibby, welcome. Remember when I said Ant-Man can bypass Mordo Astral Evade and then realized I was wrong? What I meant to say was Falcon. Oh yeah, when he locks on, yeah, he's got that ability reduction, or ability accuracy reduction. Good stuff. What's up, High Speed Pursuit? Good to see you tonight, brother. Trying to get my lights straightened out here. Seems like I got some extra weirdness going on with the lights and the green screen and stuff like that. See if I can get that stuff adjusted. Jamie Johnson, what's up? Ristic said he's busy. Alright. Ryan Kim, how are you, man? Good to see you. Well, no delay tonight. I need to jump into arena. So much arena to do right now. So far behind. Barely got, I'm at 2 million on the Hood Arena, only at 400,000 on the Feature Arena. I was going to try to get milestones. But then, of course, we've got Basic. I thought, well, I'll just wait till this arena's over. Probably be a good idea. Figured I have about 5 hours to knock out the Basic after this arena's over. And then I thought, well, if I go for Doc Ock, that wouldn't be a good idea. But I always say it's a bad idea to go for a feature on a weekend, so maybe I should wait and remind myself not to try a feature grind on the weekend. How's it going? Weirdness equals was Ristic was there. Not sure what, if that made, well, it didn't make any sense, man. I don't know what you're saying, Jamie. Miss those musical entries by Ristic. Yeah, unless Jamie Johnson is Ristic. The Boss 321, why didn't I get a notification? I don't know. Either you haven't pressed the bell, which I think you have, but some people have said that YouTube is acting kind of weird lately and not sending out those notifications. Or at least not consistently. I suppose if I need to pass on anything in these arenas, it's going to be the feature again. Although I do need to hit those milestones. I'm getting low on units. Probably going to open some battle chips tomorrow. I only have like 250,000 or so. And I usually like saving up more, but, you know, with the new battle chips coming in, might as well pop some first day and see what happens. Weirdness equals Ristic was there. trying to think, did somebody say weirdness earlier? Maybe I'm just tired, man. Got a notification, and yeah, YouTube has been acting super funky. And not the good kind of funky. Ristic is Ristic. Jamie is Jamie. Yeah, I figured he did. The boss, you used to be first one in the chat just about every night. Maybe unpress the bell and press it again and see if that makes any difference. Alright, let me know how the audio is. I went back and listened to the live stream from this afternoon to check everything out. And I had the music set on what I used to have it set on the other computer, but it seemed a little bit loud to me. So if it's a little loud, or if it's about as loud as my voice, then I probably want to turn that down a bit. But so far everything is green, everything looks good. Wish you guys could see the difference on my end, the clarity and the crispness of the picture on my laptop compared to what I used to stare at. It's just, it's amazing, night and day difference. It's like playing a 16-bit video game and then move into, you know, Blu-ray player or something like that. Talking about lights in the green screen, yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, you know, this is what happens when I'm tired. I can't even remember what I said 2 minutes ago. What's up, Nightmare? Good to see you. Alright, see the bit, pursuit, and music is good. Grinded out 300 units in 2 days. Need those units for Act 5 completion. 100 more tomorrow. Alright, man, good deal. Yeah, I'm hoping to grab some units tomorrow. I need to stop spending them. Actually, what I need to do is stop playing like crap. So many dumb mistakes the last few days that have cost me health potions. And then, of course, maybe a case or two of the usual weakness, inability to say no to crystals. Weird notifications on the phone. I need to turn that down, so leave me alone. Anyway, I think I can hit 4 million tomorrow. 2 million to go. I can get 4 million here tomorrow and then start in earnest on the feature arena, make a pretty good dent in that. I don't know if I'll be able to hit all the milestones on it, but at least grab a few of them. Thought I would get 200 units a week. Looks like now it's 400 units every 3 days. Yeah, I mean, if you got the time really to dedicate to arena, if you're grinding all of the arenas, you can stack up a pretty good amount of units pretty quickly. Alright, anybody's got plans? Anybody have plans to grind for Doc Ock? sure what I want to do here. Let's do that way. Oh, he got me. Thought I could get that heavy in and counter his heavy. Didn't work. I may try to go for the 3-star on the first round. I need to do a better job of getting the 3 stars. Falling behind on my hero count. Love the jams. Thank you, sir. That's just NCS stuff. This is a playlist I played for quite a while. Switched to a different one for about a month and kept getting copyright notices, and it kept tagging it as a different song. One of the songs is something other than what it was. So it's actually about time for me to find some new songs and change it up again. Doc Ock has lifesteal. Don't know how it works. Yeah, that's on his signature ability. Basically, he's got one of his research categories. When he reaches a breakthrough, it has heal block. But then when you awaken him, it's no longer heal block. It is lifesteal. So basically, it's heal block plus. So it works differently than heal block in that there's actually no, I don't know if there's not going to be a buff on them or what, but basically any healing that they would get is reversed, and then you take a percentage of it. So it seems like it's kind of a, instead of a heal block, it's more like a guillotine effect, a guillotine L2 effect from that ability when he's awakened. So it's gonna take some playing with him just to make sure that that's what's going on there. But I think that's how it reads. High speed is back. Oh, he got me. Yeah, he's a complicated champion, and he's going to do a lot of different things. The question is, how easy will it be to control those? I can't get this overrun going. Try it one more time. She keeps using her heavy. Ah, I got it at least. Good at power control. Yeah, it's like I said, since each of those things are connected to a research category, and it looks like only one breakthrough can be active at a time unless you use like a third special, I think it is. It may be difficult to be intentional on which of those breakthroughs you use. So it's not like power control every time he uses a specific special attack. It's power control if he has a specific breakthrough. Same with the heal block and lifesteal. If you don't mind me asking, how many revives did it take with Hulk to kill Collector? Need to get back in there. I averaged 2 team revives the last few times I fought him. what I was doing the team revive method anyway. With Hulk, I think I only did I fight him with Hulk? Well, I went in there with Hulk I think the last 2 times, and I think one time I focused only on Hulk, or mostly on Hulk, but probably about the same. Probably 10 to 12. Because he'll work just fine. He'll do a significant amount of damage, and you can get that stun chain going, but still no room for error. And then, of course, once he reduces ability accuracy or goes unstoppable, then that throws things off too. Sounds complicated. Yeah, it looks and I like it. I mean, I like complicated. Complicated is fine. What's not fine is complicated and ineffective. That's a bad combination. But if it's complicated and once you figure out the champion and you get used to him or her, and it's an effective complicated, I love that. Aaron C., hello to you. How are you tonight? Just a slight delay between the phone and the computer. I would love to be able to just look at the computer and play, but there's like a half a second delay. It throws it off. I can't get a parry down if I'm looking at the computer. Just pulled a 5-star Storm. Nice. They're definitely worse champs to have. Almost at my first 5-star crystal. Very good, Ryan Kim. I'm eager to hear what you get out of that thing. Vincenzo, what's up, man? How are you tonight? And how was, didn't you just go on a trip? Pray for Star-Lord or Sim Spidey, hoping for Venom or Venom Pool. Pulled Sim Spidey yesterday. Very nice. He's not too bad. Lord Hibby, do you think he's up there for you with Star-Lord? About 2 weeks ago, went to Chicago. Don't remember if I've seen you since. I got back, been flying and working non-stop. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. I may have seen you since you got back then. It's been in the... Well, has it? If I have seen you in the last 2 weeks, it's probably been only once. But anyway, very nice to see you again tonight, sir, and I hope that you're doing well. Malachi Reyes, what's up, man? Is Beast a good champ? I popped a 3-star, got him today. From what I hear, he is a very fun champ to play. I've only got him at rank 3 in Arena, so I'd never take him outside of Arena. But I hear that he has excellent power control if you can get his him switched over into his secondary mode. What is it? By using an L2 or starting the fight under 50% power, he starts in a different mode and has some excellent power control there. And his bleed is actually pretty good too. L2 is reliable, yeah, because it's 100% guaranteed for him to have a crit on that L2. Acrobatic, yeah, I wanted to say acrobatic, but I wasn't quite sure if that was correct. Couldn't remember if that was his secondary one or the one he starts the fight with. So I guess he starts with freestyle, and then acrobatic is with the L2 or starting under 50%. Gonna take 4-star Cable up. Because now I can take up Storm. Yeah, I don't know how the two would compare. I mean, it seems like Cable he's gonna be higher prestige likely. He's got regen and a couple other things, but as far as just raw damage, base attack, Storm, I think, is better. But, you know, Storm and I kind of have a love-hate relationship. Some days we get along really well, and other days I'm ready to kick her out of the house kind of thing. Gotta go spin a 4-star crystal. Alright, let us know, Ryan Kim. Took my Storm into war again, not this one that we just finished up, but the last one. And I need to stop using her on stun immune. Node 28. Because her block proficiency is not very high, so she takes a lot of block damage. But sometimes, you know, if she crits, I can usually knock out a rank 4 Juggernaut with a couple L2s if I get lucky with those crits. But more often than not in Alliance War, she just will not get a crit off those special attacks. And so, yeah, lost her in my first fight. Very frustrating. When you know she can do 4 times the damage that she's doing when she's not getting those crits in. Duke Black Bolt again. Need a good 4-star pull. Let's keep the eye on the 5-star shards though. I think I'm about 250 shards away from a 4-star. Halfway to another 5-star though. We're almost 5,000. That boost in the event quest and then the login crystal really has helped. Those add up. Four-star Quake and a 5-star Storm. It's very true, Vinny. Very, very true. She's better than many champs in there now. I'm convinced they tweaked the drop rate though. It's like everybody's pulling Luke Cage and Spider-Gwen. Loki? I don't know yet. I mean, I've got him. He seems like, I mean, as far as the Mystic class goes, there are just so many good mystics he doesn't compare with. But, I mean, his buff steel, I can see it having some real value in some scenarios. Close to 100% Doc Ock map. Close to 100%. Are you doing 100% on which difficulty? Or do you mean 100% on all the difficulties? Yeah, that is one of the benefits. High speed when I get Magneto and Cyclops ranked up. Just need a 5-star blue Cyclops and I'd have a complete 5-star crit team, mutant crit team. Heroic, gotcha. 5-star Tech Awakening gem, nice. I duped her. Yeah, I duped her. The only champion I have awakened as a 5-star was my Ronin, and I did that because there aren't a whole well, at the time there were not a whole lot of great 5-star cosmic champions, so I figured, you know, why not? That was before they announced that they were going to make all of the other cosmic champions available, or all of the other champions available eventually in the 5-star crystal. Had I known that at the time, I would have held on to it. Good for buff, steals, and curse. You know, today was the first time I think I've used Loki's L3. That was pretty cool to have the curse on him. He kept taking armor up away from Hulkbuster. Oh yeah, me too, Pursuit. Yeah, that was not meant to be. I hope Cyclops is my next 5-star pull. I actually don't even have him as a 4-star. I wouldn't mind pulling him as a 4-star. But yeah, I need some other blue as a 5-star. Not a blue Cyclops. Alright, Vincenzo, have a great night, man. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. It was very good to see you again. I'm trying to keep an open mind, Lord Hibby. I still think he doesn't hit very hard, but his ability, I mean his buff steal and curse, I can see that they would have a very useful place in certain scenarios in the game. Alright, mine will get ranked up eventually. At least to, you know, rank 2 or 3. And I'm sure I'll get to play with him some more and figure him out, but not really in a hurry to do so. tech in the stash. Think I need to burn them with 5-star Iron Man to rank 3. I think that's going to be not my next rank up too. I got to use, mine aren't in the stash, but I've got it maxed in the inventory, so I need to use some before I open any crystals. Got a quick question. How do you farm ISO, always running low on them? Arena is the best way to get ISO. Hit all the milestones in the arena, grab those PHCs, and pop them open. It's duping champions is the best way to get it. I mean, doing the event quest and the story quest, you'll get some that way, but it's generic and takes a lot of, well, I guess arena takes a lot of time too, but I mean, arena is sustainable as far as continuing to get that supply of ISO. I remember when I first started playing, a few months after starting to play, I saw a number of people, you know, they'd post things about, you know, here's the best map to farm ISO, you know, just keep running this path over and over and over again. Like, I would rather do arena over and over and over again than run a path over and over, because you're gonna get more rewards than just ISO out of arena. You get a pretty decent haul from duping champions. Gotta say, his L2 does unleash some epic damage periodically, just not consistent. Yeah, I've heard about him being an option for Wolverine. I may try him there one day. There's a lot of champs in the game now that can take care of Wolverine. So I need to study this duck more. I'm not sure what he just did to me there. He put a debuff on me, but he didn't hit me. What was that? Is that the Thunder Quack or whatever? He gets a chance for regen, or that thing when he passes a certain threshold somewhere. Where are you stopping for Hood? I am shooting for 4.5. Grand Scheme at it again, smoking it down. Indeed. What's up, Superman versus Green Lantern? Thunder Quack. Love Howard. Lord Hibby, you're beginning to sound like me. You keep talking about how much you like all these champions that nobody else likes. Yeah, he's another one. I can't really form an opinion on him because I don't have him as a 4-star. Cool champ except for his voice. Yeah, just turn the volume off when you play with him. Has a chance to self-regen or Thunder Quack at 25% and 50%. Thunder Quack is a powerful short degen. Gotcha. Thought that I recalled something to that effect. Yeah, I use him in the 3-star arena occasionally. Honestly, though, I think I've kind of avoided him. He may see a few rounds here in this arena so that I can get that get my score up. If I dive into the 3 stars while the 4 stars are refreshing. Yeah, it's just when he loses 25% of his health, he has a chance either to regen or degen you. Or I should say degen the opponent. Have him at rank 440, gonna rank 5 him soon. Nice. Even Iron Trash isn't too bad. I don't think he's the worst in the game. And at this point, if I had a Howard, I probably would... I might consider ranking him too, since I don't really have anybody else that I want to rank. But I'm still thinking about utility though, and I just don't know where I would use him. You know, if I were to rank Nebula, I could at least see a scenario where I would use her. If I was running Suicides, you know, I could throw her in Alliance Quest or whatever. But not really sure what I would do with Howard. Don't have to worry about it too much, I guess, since I don't have him. One of your first max 3-star tech champs. Gotcha. King Josiah, what's up, man? Turn down the music a touch. CJ, how are you? There's a touchdown. How is that? Is that better? Probably better as I said that since, you know, the song ended, but impeccable timing. Alliance War defense for Howard. A guy in my alliance has him ranked 5, and Howard gets kills every single war. Well, I won't ask you to tell me what node he's on in the chat unless you just want to, but I have a feeling if I put Howard on my defense, then my alliance might have words with me about that. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I want to go for him. Plus, he's got synergy with Ant-Man to make my Ant-Man even more awesome. Deserve 10,000. So, well, thank you, Ryan Kim. Plenty of guys have that. It just takes some time to get your name out. And I may never, but then again, I'm impressed with 1100. Never thought I'd see that number. Are you going for a second round Hood or your traditional milestones? I am trying to get Hood. I wanted to get him the first time, but I gave up. I ran out of time and just stopped at 4 million, and then I ended up missing him by 70,000, I think it was. So yeah, no reason not to grab him this second time. And shooting for 4.5, Aaron C. I imagine he'll probably go down from the first round, but better safe than sorry. Tons of streams going. Is there? I know Joel is streaming, and then I'm sure Slice him is. He usually is. Who else is going? Sammy? Yeah, definitely not the best time for me to try to establish myself in the community when you know, streaming at the same time as some of the other guys who do have a well-established viewer base. But you know, it's the time that works for me, so this is when I do it. And what shall be, shall be. Shooting for 4.5. I was hoping I'm not the only one doing that. Yeah, he was like 4,070,000 for this first round. So and with T4B going, he'll be going down. I assume it's probably going to be 3.7. But just want to make sure. Hoping this alliance switches where my jug was normally placed. I've been placing Iceman there. Seems Iceman can shrug off immune to debuffs a lot. So yeah. Why would they put Iceman on a debuff immune node? I mean, I'm sure he's going to do well there. I mean, just about anybody can do well there, but yeah, considering he's already immune to bleed, poison, incinerates, shrugs off the first stun. Seems like doesn't add too terribly much to him. I'd say 3.4 to 3.7 for Hood. Don't listen to me, I'm no professional. Neither am I, Burn One, neither am I. But I agree with you. I just said 3.7 as a high end, but I could see him going as low as 3.4. Vane Irizarry, hello to you. Welcome to the stream. How do I pronounce your name? English is hard. My name, I say Gran Kahonu. Kovar, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you tonight. ND King, how are you, brother? Dug that Ant-Man vid. Glancing actually comes in really handy. Yeah, it does. I mean, that Maestro, he's not nearly as hard as he used to be. They reduced his arc overload by a ton. Hey, you are welcome, Vane. Good to see you. I said that in Joel's stream, but you left. Oh, I probably was still there, but I just wasn't reading the chat. I kind of had him playing in the background while I was trying to get mine set up here. Hearing talk around the dark places I hang out is Scarlet Witch. I almost said Southwest. Is Southwest getting better? Is Scarlet Witch getting better? I've heard people mention that she seems to be proccing her abilities more frequently. I haven't tried her myself. My name is not English, yep. How you like the new setup? I like it a lot. It's looking good. I guess the guys are right about this computer. It was just extremely slow at first, and I guess it was just updating everything in the background, because it runs fine now, and the picture on it, the screen on it is just super crisp. I mean, the screen on the computer, the game on the computer screen almost looks better than the game on the phone on which I'm playing. So it's really, I'm really impressed by it, and seems to be running really smooth. Not having any issues with lag tonight. Had a few this afternoon, but that may be that may have just been high traffic during the daytime for probably like internet service provider. I forget about those kind of factors too, because if a lot of people are using the service, not even just your own Wi-Fi, your own internet, but your service provider, they've got peak periods too. And so I had a few issues this afternoon with it, and that may have been a factor. Do you prefer Daredevil Netflix or Daredevil Classic? Why? Got both as a 3-star, but don't know who to upgrade. Classic is definitely the better option there. Yeah, and he does need to be awakened. Higher signature level, the better. I will say though that Daredevil Netflix is not bad. He just he doesn't get the spotlight a whole lot because OG Daredevil is a very well, he's the best in the game at what he does. Let's put it that way. But how do I want to say that? Netflix Daredevil. He's got a higher attack. He can do more damage easily with his armor break and his what is it? Precision that he gets. I like to play the parry with the Daredevil Netflix and then do 2 medium attacks. And a lot of times you can land 2 armor breaks for every parry. Because he has a certain percentage chance to place an armor break on stunned opponents. Now with diminishing returns, it doesn't. It's not going to do a whole lot of good after 4 or 5 armor breaks, but it's still a pretty good amount. Just got that special blocked. Just lost Gamora to Punisher. That was terrible. Trying to explain Daredevil. Great to great. What's up, man? Sorry I can't get here all the time. Good to be here again. Well, it's very good to have you here again, and no worries. Gran, what's your nationality? I am from the United States. Thank you, Vane. I appreciate the compliment. The Defenders comes out this week. Yes, they do. Just a couple of days away. Looking forward to it. Although tonight I started watching The Matrix on Netflix. I'll have to finish that before Defenders comes out. It's kind of funny. I was having a conversation with someone, with a friend just yesterday. Made a comment that, I don't know how it came up. I can't remember how we started talking about The Matrix. But I made a comment that at one point the second Matrix movie was on Netflix and none of the other movies were. The first and the third weren't. I'm like, why would they do that? It's like, I would never just want to watch the second one in the series. But I was looking through Netflix this evening, and lo and behold, it had Matrix popped up. All three movies on there, so haven't seen that in a few years. Probably more than a few. Points in arena, I'm shooting for 4.5 in the basic arena. Maybe Netflix DD will get a rework when Kingpin drops. Maybe. I'm not going to hold my breath. I think Luke Cage would more likely get a rework, but honestly, I wonder if they haven't already done something with him. I mean, because when I fight him, his physical resistance seems to be much higher than it used to. Couldn't help but notice you just fought a 4-star Punisher. Isn't he pretty rare? Yes. He is pretty rare. He's more common than he used to be because he was in the feature arena a couple months ago. Kingpin to enter the contest next month. I hope so. Maybe in 2 weeks' time. We'll find out soon, but I hope so. Indestructible. What fun. Yeah, right now only available in the arena crystals. Although tomorrow 5-star Punisher will be available in the arena crystals. In the uncollected arena crystals. Well, he's more common now in the sense that more people have him now because they got him from Arena. Not from Arena Crystals, but they ran him as the feature champion a few months ago. And after tomorrow, if I understand that right, the 4-star is going to be as common in the battle chips, the battle arena crystals, what am I trying to say? The arena crystals as the 3-star Punisher currently is. For the uncollected crystals, I should say. Saving all my battle chips for when I kill the collector. Is that so you don't get tempted to spend the units that you get from the battle chips? That doesn't sound like a bad plan. OG Punisher hit stupid hard. I think you talked me out of ranking. Glad I didn't. Yeah, there are better skilled champions, I think, as far as utility goes, but I really enjoy playing with him in Arena. I'd love to get him to rank 5 someday. His bleed is pretty crazy. Yeah, well, he's not yet. Ryan, he's not available as a 5-star until tomorrow. Tomorrow, the new uncollected arena crystals are going to drop, and he will be available. So in the regular arena crystals, you'll still have your chance for a 3 or a 4-star. In the uncollected crystal, you'll have a chance for a 4 or a 5-star. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. That makes sense. Saving for the uncollected arena crystal. Yeah, but that's basically the only difference, right? Is that chance for a 5-star Punisher. And if you get units, you're going to get more units. Well, I said that wrong. It costs 5 times the amount, you get 5 times the resources. So theoretically, you could get the same amount of resources. But in the other crystals, if you get, you know, some gold and some ISO and, you know, 45 units, then you could get, you're only going to get one of those things in, you know, in the 5 times. But whichever one you get, you're going to get 5 times more of. So I think that makes sense. What's your favorite versus? Who are? What do you mean there, Kovar? Whose bleed is better, Punisher or Cap World War II? Punisher, I think. Yeah, Punisher's SP1 and SP2, I mean, they bleed tremendously. I know Caps is good, is very good, but it's also restricted to his SP2. I'm starting to think that somebody in the chat is Ristic. Married with 13 kids, he may already have 14. He has a new kid every week. This is true, yeah. This is true. Apparently, 4-star Punisher will be as common as the 10,000 crystals as a 3-star one is in the normal. Right. And the 5-star in the 10,000 crystal will be as common as the 4-star is currently in the other one, which is not very common. Zach Price, what's up? First time in the stream? Well, welcome to you. I'm glad that you could stop in and say hello. Appreciate you having you here. Just grinding some arena, trying not to blush at all of the compliments thrown my way this evening in the chat. It's all true, though. All true. Chris, untie us. I order pork fried rice. I like pork fried rice. I'm just wondering why you're tied up and why does Chris have to be the one to untie you? Watch a pig farm vid and you'll stop. You'll stop liking pork fried rice? Yeah, I make my own fried rice occasionally too. I like putting mango in it. Wish I could hunt puppies, man, so bad. Somebody posted in our Alliance chat. I don't remember if it was here or in my previous Alliance. It was a... I think it was a bot for line, but it was basically like a motivational lines. Just made like absolutely no sense, but it was like worded so that it sounded like one of those motivational poster things that you see, the one-liners. It was pretty hilarious. Wish I could remember what that was. Have you been watching Manhunt Unabomber? Seems like something you get into on Discovery. No, I don't have Discovery Channel. I'm a poor cheapskate that doesn't pay for cable. If it's on Netflix, we may check it out. beat up by a duck. Six bleeds. 6 bleeds. Who else has 6 bleeds on an L1? Let's stop talking about food. That's like the best thing to talk about. Well, one of the best things. Guess ignorance is bliss. Yes, sometimes indeed. Sometimes this is very true. What's your favorite versus example? Captain America versus Iron Man, Spider-Man versus Green Goblin, Cyclops versus Wolverine. Honestly, I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. John Pensabine, welcome to the stream. I see your name on Twitter quite a bit. I don't know that I've caught your seen you comment in the chat before, but welcome and thank you, sir. Don't got cable either. Neither do I. Neither do I. Yep. 5 bleeds on the first one, 6 bleeds on the second one. Absolutely. Still waiting to get the notification that you've ranked Fix It up, CJ. D King, I was actually going to just say something to you about why you didn't jump in on that last night. All these other imposters on that stream, you are the D King. Jugs versus Jugs. Who's unstoppable would be overruled. Neither one of them. It's pretty funny. They just bounce off of each other. I have no idea what those last two are, Lord Hibby. Kissanime and Crunchyroll. Watch on PS4. Recently started to use tablet for chats. Ah, gotcha. So just been lurking. That's cool, man. Very cool. Free anime sites. So I said the other night, my new favorite Batman movie of all time, Lego Batman. It was hilarious. I loved it. I rented it so my son and I could watch it. I think I enjoyed it way too much. Much more than he did, I think. But notice on Netflix they've got Lego Avengers on Netflix, so we're going to have to watch that one next and see if that one is as good as the Batman one. Black screen. All good movies begin with a black screen. It don't count if it's free, man. What's up, Doc? I always second guess myself as soon as I say that. I did not, you know, I say it because I say what's up to everybody, right? And it's just like, I feel like almost it's entrapment because it's involuntary that I make a Bugs Bunny reference when I say that. War Machine or Falcon for ranking up? If you have to rank up either one of those, I would say rank Falcon. If you don't have to rank either one, then wait for a better tech or skill champion. Lego Batman, best DC movie in the last 5 years. I might agree with that. Excellent obeying. Great Wall of D's working together for common goal. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm sure you hear it all the time. I'm not even making that point. My point was, I say it and then it's like, ugh, I hate that it sounds like that, because people just automatically think of that, and that's not definitely not my intention. Because I say what's up to everybody. I need to catch myself and say, hey, how you doing, Doc? Smoke break, smoke it down, Lord Hibby. Watched Dark Knight on TV last night like 1 in the morning. Yeah. I like the Dark Knight trilogy, but it was funny because the guy that did the Bane voice on the Lego Batman, it was like perfect. Really don't know what to do anymore. Haven't been opening any map crystals, T4CC or fragment crystals. Tired of getting science. I feel you, man. I would gladly trade you. I'll take some of those science and give you some tech. Wish they would do that. I was the last member. I was the last member of the Great Wall of D's. Aaron C. He tore it down as soon as he typed my name up there. From Team Cap or Team Stark? What was I on? I don't even remember which side I was on there when they did the Civil War thing. Pretty sure I did Iron Man. But that was a long time ago, and I don't remember for sure which side I did. Good Lord, I hope new Science Champs come soon. Please. Called a coworker a week or so ago. When they answered, I said, shh, I'm hunting wabbits. Yeah, be very, very quiet. We're hunting wabbits. I was a switch hitter. I may have switched teams. I don't think I did. I may have. How long ago was that? I mean, that was quite a while ago. A lot of people trying to sabotage the wall. Yeah, wanting the attention. I thought about it. I mean, let's be honest. Who didn't think about it? If I had to change one thing about Punisher, I would make it so that his gloves got red the more, the further into the fight that you got. Pristine white outfit, not a spot of dirt or blood on it at all, just not believable. Alright, so see what I'm doing? Parry stun, medium, medium. I already got 4, 5, 6 armor breaks on Hulk with this DD. Now, before 12.0, that would have been something pretty significant, but now it's still not hardly doing any damage with 6 armor breaks. Can't keep donating $5 every night. I'm broke. Yeah. It definitely adds up. Rank up duped. 4-star voodoo or 5-star unduped magic. Looking for Alliance War attack. Both of those are excellent choices. Which one are you better with? At that point, I would say, which are you better with? Because for the 5-star, you're going to have a higher health pool. You're not going to get the benefit of the regeneration with her, or from the reversing of the limbo without her being awakened. So I don't know if Voodoo's initial regen may offset the difference in the health pool. That's a tough call. I would say it needs to be in your plan to get both of them ranked eventually. JJ Locksta, what's up? The grind is going pretty well. Making some progress. Had a busy few days, so I'm a bit behind on the grind, but making progress. It was hilarious how the mods were like, do it and you're instantly banned, right? The Glory Man, what's up, man? Good to see you tonight. How does Armor Break work? Well, it lowers your opponent's armor rating by a certain amount. Armor Break is different strength for different champions. But now, with since 12.0 and diminishing returns, see, look at that. I got a big hole in my face. This lighting is weird on this new setup. Anyway, with 12.0, you have diminishing returns, so each consecutive armor break is less effective than the previous one. And then on top of that, they changed it so that you cannot have a negative armor rating. So even if you stack like Sim Spidey, Iron Fist, Daredevil Netflix, I mean, if they stack 5, 6, 7 armor breaks, it really doesn't make any difference at all after about 4 or 5 armor breaks. Hey, you're welcome, Greg the Great. I think you'll really like her. I love taking Magic on offense for Alliance War. I mean, with all the Mystic champions on defense, Magic is one of the best offensive champions, just because of her power lock on her second special, as long as you can get to the second special. There are some nodes where it's very difficult to do that. The Plagued Mind nodes make it difficult sometimes for her to get to that second special, but she is definitely a top-tier attacker for Alliance War, even unawakened. How many points can your roster get in one round? About 800,000 without the 5 stars, 1.1 million with 5 stars. Or thereabouts. Got all the originals, Avengers. I believe so. The ones that are in the game. I think I've fought the Duck in tonight's live stream more than I ever have fought him before in one round of arena anytime, not just in live streams. This is like the 5th time I've fought him. Very much wanting to rank Magic. Alliance mates are saying Voodoo, don't want to count combos, just let, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, Voodoo has a lot more going for him than just power control. You know, his raw damage from what is his? I mean, they keep calling these different things. So Neurotoxin is Archangel, Soul Barb is Mordo. What's Voodoo's called? Anyway, the raw damage that he does from that, he's got ability accuracy reduction, end power control, and regeneration. So, I mean, he's got a lot going for him. But it's hard to beat a 5-star Magic. Can't go wrong with either. If you play better with Magic, do Magic. Yep. Nerf Thor's armor break is better than my Immortal Iron Fist, and it sucks. Pulled him and was like, oh, yeah, right. But that's because his one armor break, Thor's one armor break, breaks armor at a higher rating than a single armor break from Iron Fist. But both Thor and Iron Fist can reduce armor the same amount. Because, again, you cannot anymore go below 0 armor. You can't go negative on armor break. It can only take it to 0, and that's it. For Thor, that may take 2 armor breaks. That's going to take 2 armor breaks. For Iron Fist, it's going to take 5 armor breaks, but they can both get there, you know. And I don't know that those numbers are accurate, but just theoretically speaking. Favorite character for each class? Right now I'm enjoying Hyperion. Just recently ranked him up to rank 5 for Cosmic. For Tech, that really depends on the day and what I'm doing. I like Vision a lot. Of course, I like Star-Lord a lot. Yondu is a lot of fun to play with. Right now for Mutant, I just ranked Iceman up and I'm enjoying him a lot. Favorite skill? I still think Black Widow. I really enjoy Black Widow. Science, probably Hulk right now. And Mystic is, that's just a toss-up. Magic or Ghost Rider are my 2 favorites at the moment. Spirit Venom, that's it. Thanks, D King. Mapton Corgi, welcome to the stream. Iron Fist L2, right. I just wish they would let you, I mean, I understand that they needed to reduce the armor break. I mean, the amount of armor break that Thor could do was ridiculous. And now I say that admittedly as a person who did not awaken my Thor until the day after 12.0 dropped. Yeah, but I understand why they did that. But I still wish that we shouldn't have champions that their ability is to break armor multiple times, like Iron Fist, Sim Spidey, and then not have that ability be effective. I can do evade too, look at that. Thinking about taking him up to 440, but just got Hood. Yeah, I mean, Iron Fist, not going to hurt to have him at 440, but you're not going to really use him anywhere other than questing, probably. Would you take up Hawkeye to rank 3 unduped as a 5-star? Yes, I would. No questions asked. I like Ultron. I do like him. He's one of the most sustainable characters. Double immune. Very good champion. Use him every Alliance quest. But he's just not he's not a lot of fun to play. And I like champions that are both fun to play and effective. Hey Graham, what's the last cutoff for Hood? About 4 million plus 70,000. I missed him by about 70,000. Yeah, Black Widow. I like Black Widow. Upgrade Iron Fist base attack. Doesn't he already have one of the highest base attacks in the game? They just need to fix his armor break. Let him armor break, you know? I haven't had Thor at Sig 99 12.0 had me a tier. I imagine. I wish I could have experienced his greatness before 12.0. I mean, he's still good. I still think he's very good, but again, I have no point of reference. So yeah, and I know, Glory Man, I do know he was great. I've seen the videos of what he can do, or what he used to be able to do. Renee Stefan, hello, welcome to the stream. Spider-Gwen's skill cap is on the next level. Yeah, she is. Had another Alliance mate take his Spider-Gwen to rank 3 today. You know, he's said his goal, he's not ranking up any 4 stars anymore at the moment. His goal is to get all his 5 stars to rank 3, which I think is a good goal to have. I've got a few more utility champs to get ranked, and then I will probably start doing the same thing. Who is better, Guillotine or Electro? Guillotine, unless you're talking about defense for Alliance War, and then it's going to be Electro out of the two. So you have 3 armor breaks on this Hulkbuster. It's still doing like 64 damage per hit. It's like, why even have the armor break anymore? It's like not making any difference whatsoever. I think if they add evade or some sort of dodge to Iron Fist, it'll do him justice. Well, personally, I think. Now, I've always been a fan of Iron Fist. Matter of fact, I had my old alliance, the first alliance that I was part of, the guy that was the leader there messaged me yesterday, sent me some old pictures. And one of them was a picture of his friends list in game from March of, oh come on, if my phone is like freezing now, it's not going to let me open it. It's like March of 2016. Yeah, March 2016. Gran Kahonu, level 50, rating 79,879 with the 4-star Iron Fist as my profile picture there. So, good times. But anyway, if they did change anything besides the armor break, I think they need to make his... I mean, he can nullify with the heavy attack, but I mean, honestly, how many times do you use heavy attacks? I think he should be able to nullify with critical hits or something like that. I mean, like his armor break. I mean, he nullifies armor up, obviously, with the armor break, but it should have some effect on some other things too in the game. Hawkeye should have a shock or armor break, or just multiple options to his arrows like Winter Soldier. That would be cool, but honestly, I have 0 complaints about Hawkeye. Get down to the B-side. If they don't touch Hawkeye, I would not complain. You know, if they improve him, sure, great, but I have no complaints about him right now. You check out L1, animation shocks you, but you just bleed. Yeah. Is it worthwhile to take all 3 stars to 440? Yes, it is. Most definitely, but I would say, you know, hit your daily catalyst quest every day, whether you need it or not, and then every time level event comes on, take a 3-star from rank 1 to rank 4, you get all the milestones. Like how in the world does Quake have evade, but Iron Fist, the ultimate martial artist in the game, doesn't have it? That's true. Maybe they're, you know, maybe they anticipated the glory that was that would be Iron Fist in the Netflix series and didn't want to give him too much skill. That was a bad joke. It was an attempt.
Get down to the baseline.
Been playing since day one. Iron Fist used to be one of the best to have. A Colossus killer back. That was big, right? Have 13 4-star. This is Guillotine. Oh, you've got some good 4-stars there. Talking to him also. Yeah, Hag said he was trying to recruit you guys as well. I'm just not ready to... I went to join his alliance one time. About 10 months ago or so, I needed a break. Went back there for a couple of weeks thinking I could just chill there. And I know he's not in that same alliance, so it may not be the same deal, but man, they had people like didn't show up for a day and a half, didn't show up for Alliance Quest, and that drove me crazy. Like, no, can't do that. Hopes that Iron Fist will be badass in the Defenders. Yeah, you know, maybe my biggest complaint about it, other than just that he was probably the worst martial artist out of the martial artists in the show. My biggest complaint about him was just that he was a big crybaby. I mean, the whole show, just whining about everything. Maybe he'll grow up in the Defenders and not whine so much. Guillotine, Logan, and Venom Pool, they're duped. Well, like I said, you got some very nice 4-stars in there. Guillotine, Agent Venom, Angela, Archangel. So we started, I guess I didn't hit 800,000 this time. I don't know if this is, if it varies. Well, I'm sure it varies a little bit depending on a mastery setup and the opponents that you face. But I started this round right at just barely over 2 million. And that was my first all 3-star round, I think. And I am now at 2.7. So that was about 750,000 on that round for whoever asked me that earlier. He's supposed to be in tune with his emotions, yeah, or at least have them under control. Master of martial arts who went through 15 years of harsh training shouldn't come back as a crybaby. Yeah, but it's New York. Or wherever it is. Yeah, high speed. I think part of that. Was, and I didn't think about it earlier, but I think part of it may have been time of day, because if I was streaming during a peak period for my ISP, then that may have affected my ability to stream. Got a black Spider-Man from a PHC. Very nice. Always a good thing to grab a 4-star from a PHC. He killed the dragon. Show the man some respect. Yes, but they didn't tell us how he killed the dragon. I mean, I know how he killed the dragon in the comics, but how he killed the dragon in on Netflix, I don't know. Man, my specials are getting parried and blocked so much today. Well, so the issue with armor break is the same exact issue that is plaguing pure skill right now. So with people who had 5 out of 5 pure skill and it's not working past 3 points in pure skill, it's the same issue that you can no longer go negative armor. So pure skill ignores armor with critical hits for skill champions, and you can't ignore more armor than what they have. And so you get to 0 armor at level 3 on pure skill, then points 4 and 5 are going to do you 0 good on those things. RedX99, welcome to the stream tonight. Good to see you, and thank you for the sub. Just noticed that you're not using Suicide Masteries this time. Why? Because it costs units to switch back and forth. And we're running map 6, and I'm only using Ultron as a double immune. So if I was running, I've got Magic in there, that would be a problem for her. And Ghost Rider is not, unfortunately, poison immune, so that would be a problem for him. But I do like running Suicides. I really wish they would just make it free to switch like they had during the Summoner Appreciation. It would be very nice, or at least, you know, instead of like recovering an entire category, that you could recover either like a specific mastery or even a specific tree in one of the categories. If I decide to grind for Doc Ock next round, or second round, then I will likely turn on Suicides. Actually, you know what? I don't know that I will go for him. Man, I'm probably going to have to miss him altogether. Because I can't do it on the weekend, and then I just remembered, if we drive Monday... If we drive up Monday to see the solar eclipse, I won't be grinding Arena. That's going to put me behind quite a bit. I may not be able to go for Doc Ock. Guess I'll have to open my 2 obligatory feature crystals and cross my fingers. The Hobbit reference was a miss. I went full nerd. I saw that. Rip Smog. Or Smaug. Yeah, I saw it. My apologies for not commenting on it, D King. Still getting these random notifications popping up too on the computer. No, I don't want to get that offer. Get off of there. Don't ask me again. See, that's one of the reasons I say I'm terrible at saving units, and it's usually because I end up buying crystals that I know I shouldn't buy. But even if I didn't spend them on units, I would probably be spending them on changing my masteries more often. If they were free, I'd be changing them. I'd be running suicides all the time unless I had to, you know, save up energy for Alliance Quest, Alliance War, take them off, run the fights in both, put them right back on, and jump back in Arena. New laptop gonna make editing videos easier? I think so, yeah. It's now it's just an issue of the user learning how to use that software to use the software correctly and produce good videos. That yeah, the one I posted today, that took me about 3 weeks to make, because it was a little bit at a time, put it down, a little bit at a time, you know, read how do I do this, how do I do that, because I mean, it didn't look like I did a lot of that video going back and watching it. It's only a 5.5 minute video, but you know, I had to learn how to put text in there, you know, how to make the text move, how to manipulate the audio of different you know, audio levels of different areas in the video, how to try to time a hit with a downbeat on the audio track, you know, just things like that that you don't think that go into those kind of video editing things that you've got to learn, and it takes time to do. But hopefully now that I know how to do some of those things, you know, you just pick up a little bit at a time, and the next time you do it, it becomes easier. Never seem to get enough gold, even with the daily arena grinds. I think I just leveled too fast. I feel the same way John Doe. I mean, I'm not hurting for gold right now, but I look at mine and I've got like 3 million, and then I watch Invincible's videos and he's got like 40 million gold. I'm like, dude, did you rob a bank, or do you just never rank anybody? Ryan Nicholas, what's up? Is the mastery locked with Alliance War defense? It is, yes. Whatever masteries are active when you place defense, those are the masteries that will be effective for your defenders. So you set your masteries where you want it, you place your defense, and then you can switch your masteries. So you take suicides off, place defense, put suicides back on. 3.6 million gold, had to use 5 million. Yeah, ranking up those 5 stars takes a lot. Hey, you're welcome, Ryan. That was what the nice thing was about those free masteries. I mean, you just go in and you build the most ridiculous defensive masteries. Maxed limber, maxed stand your ground. Probably not stand your ground because people don't use heavy attacks too much, but you know, maxed limber, max despair maybe, max out all the health and physical resistance and all of that stuff, and place your defenders and then take it off. And then what I would do is I'd also it was time consuming, but like for Alliance War especially, I'd go and change my masteries before every fight. So I'm like, oh, we're gonna fight a heal block node. Well, I'm gonna take off willpower, gonna take off recovery, gonna take off salve, and they're going over into courage or whatever, get some extra attack out of this. Or, you know, fighting a stun immune champ, okay, well, gonna take off parry and all of those stun masteries and go put them elsewhere, because they're just wasted. That was super nice. So I miss it. It'd be nice if we could do that all the time. But I suppose it takes part of the challenge out. Let's see, Howard the Duck. I've fought against him so many times tonight. It's fitting that I do actually get around to using him as a 3-star. He's next. I know this isn't Howard. This is this guy's Daredevil. Just in case you got confused there. Just joined a new alliance, tier 2, so I feel like I need to step up my game. Just pulled a 5-star Rhino. Might go rank 3. He's not bad. He's not a bad option for a rank 3 defense. Mine is rank 3 on defense, but yeah, he is awakened though, so that does make a difference as far as his physical resistance and armor. Make Iron Fist great again, indeed. Alright, I'm think I'm going to go ahead and grab some of those milestones. I need to save a few as a buffer. Just under 2.9 right now. Should be able to get to that 4.5 pretty easily tomorrow. See, this is my problem. I did level up. That's all the level up I can do right now. Can't get any more points in level up. Alright, so there are... Alright, so corrupting power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 9. It's like 9 or 10 milestones. 10 milestones there, so. Alright, so that leaves 2. That leaves me 1 buffer. Rhino is great, doesn't need to be duped. Yep. X-Men or X-Force. Kovar, what are you asking me there? Are you just listing them or asking me what, which one I prefer? Throw Rhino on an Armor Fury node and gets kills. Local node headed to path 8 in War. Great spot for an unduped Rhino. There you go. Put Rhino on Thorns, Degen, or Bleed nodes. Thorns, I don't know. Because you've got so many skill champions that can bypass Thorns, and a science champ on Thorns is just begging to get demolished by a skill champ. But I mean, his awaken ability does help. It definitely does help. I mean, he's got a high base armor anyway, right? But mine is at Sig 28. Physical resistance is increased by 679.37 based on current health. When entering the fight with full health, Rhino's armor provides an additional 300 physical resistance. So there's a total of almost 1,000 physical resistance for, you know, first entering the fight there at 20, which is a good bit. But you know, he's not. He's going to make for a longer fight, but he's not, as far as his animation, is not particularly difficult. So he's kind of a hit or miss for us. Oh look, uncollected daily crystal. I forgot to grab that today. Let's see what we get. Tier 4 basic is what I want. Or a 4-star. I wouldn't mind a 4-star. Or Tier 2 alphas. I wouldn't mind that either. Just no class catalyst. I don't really care to have those. But it's class catalyst. Bench 440 duped Yellow Jacket, duped 440 AV, unduped. Yondu is actually very good on Alliance War defense for us. Do you prefer X-Men or X-Force? Well, out of the ones that you listed there, I would say I prefer X-Force. I'm just going to open 5 of these PHCs and see what we get. Save the rest for later. That's an improvement for me. To be able to say I'm going to save these PHCs for later and not open them now, that's amazing self-control on my part. Should be very impressed. 2-star Ronin. Wolverine. What strategy is best when the T4C arena runs between basic and feature milestones? Can you clarify what question? What are you asking there? Are you saying if it? How do you manage to run all 3 arenas at the same time? Lego Lover 101, what's up? Ah, first 5-star crystal coming up. Best of luck to you. Two-star A-bomb. 4 million in featured is impossible at this time. Alright. So, I just need to clarify what you're asking. What strategy is best when the T4C arena runs between basic and feature milestones? Alright, so I think you're asking how to balance them. And you're not going to get 4 million in feature because you've got to do the Catalyst arena, and that just may be the case. I'm not going to get 4 million in arena in the feature arena because I know that I'm not going to be able to do that, or I'm going to be hard pressed to do it, and then I would have to put off the Catalyst arena until next time, which is going to get into the next arena. But I would say that you need to, if you're wanting to do all 3. Then you're going to have to devote time or units to it, and then determine which champions you want to use in which arenas. And so you may get your streak going, you know, one at a time, and then say use your 5 stars only in the Catalyst arena. That should actually get you through pretty easily, just using 5 stars if you've got a handful of 5 stars. Maybe you use your rank 4s and rank 5 4 stars in the feature, and then you use rank 3 4 stars and below in the basic. And so that way you can hit each one every time your champs refresh, and you're making progress in each one. Or you can just grind until you hit your goal in one and then move to the next one. If that's not what you're asking, I apologize. I think that's what you're asking. I'm going to go ahead and open some more of these just because we didn't get anything out of the last ones. See? Self-control. It lasted for like 5 minutes. Lego Lover, hey, I appreciate that. Iron Fist. Oh, I would have loved to get that 4-star. I need to get mine to 99. He's been at 80 for so long. Hey, there's a 3-star. And a back signature stone on him puts us a little closer to a 4-star. We won't get there tonight, but maybe tomorrow. Oh, wow, another 3-star. See, this is why you open 5 more. Save the rest for another time. Just pop the max sig crystals, claim our crystal shards, which I'm sure that if that's what they're all going to be. I actually got a 3-star awakening gem out of a 3-star max signature stone. I was like, really? Give me the 4-star shards. That was terrible. All right, so 181 away from a 4-star shards. We are 4,415 shards away from a next opportunity to be disappointed at not getting Star-Lord. It's right around the corner. Matter of fact, let's see, 4,415. Yep, 3,500 of that's taken care of just by the login calendar. So between Arena and Alliance War, we'll have more than enough for a 5-star. Maybe by the end of the week. Well, probably not that. Maybe not by the end of the week. I'm not adding clearly. 1,500 plus Summoner Advancement plus Arena. That would and an Alliance War may put me at 3,000. So yeah, wouldn't make it by the end of the week. Next week sometime we'll have another shot. Exactly why your favorite... Oh, thank you, Jay Acosta. Appreciate it. I was just hoping that I was understanding your question correctly. Alvaro Acosta. I am a Alvi boy in the game. Very good. And Ryan Kim, you're back. Well, excuse me. Sorry, I usually try to mute the microphone when I got a cough, but that one snuck up on me. Anyway, that's actually going to do it for me, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here tonight. Going right on 2 hours now, and gonna have to turn in pretty soon. Sounds like the wife is gonna be called out to a birth, either early morning or well, late tonight. I don't know. Can I say late tonight? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Sometime between now and 9 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm gonna have kid duty in the morning. So I probably should get some sleep before they wake up. But anyway, thanks guys for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it as always. You made the grind more enjoyable, a whole lot less grueling, and I appreciate you for it. I'll be streaming again tomorrow night at my regular time, 11 p.m. Central. If you can make it, I'd love to hang out with you. Until then, this is Gran Kahonu smoking it down. We'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.